Hello, today I want to show you how the Draft-2-Go Dispense unit from company DSI can work for the Draft-2-Go kegs from company Schaefer. Here we see an example of the keg with flat type or A-type valve system with integrated gas supply from the keg. This is made for mobile use, mobile dispensing of beer. And here we see the tap unit from company DSI. This is the dispense head with the side connection for the beer. As mentioned, this is the A-type system. Later we see the S-type. This here at the gas entrance is the preset gas regulator. Here we have the gas connection, the quick connection. This will be mounted by adding the gas tube to the quick connection, and the tap will be connected to the side connection for the beer. So make sure it is tightened with a wrench, and if the tap is not in a vertical direction, you can open the nut at the shank and align the tap vertical. Okay, so how is the unit working? Here's the gas connection with a movable connection. The flat and A-type will be connected by sliding it on top of the spear. Of course, before using it the very first time, we recommend to flush and clean with clear water the beverage inside areas in the tap and dispense head. Here at the side we have the compensating system at the tap. This allows us to control the flow speed and foam, and the tap is automatically closed with these small spring. Okay, to find the right position of the tap and the whole unit on keg, you can turn it around. The A-type allows us to turn it around on top to find the position, and to connect the gas supply, pull backwards the ring at the gas connection and pull it all the way down. And now the system is under gas pressure. As I said, the gas regulator is preset on a fixed pressure, and now we can connect the system to the beer. Therefore, grab the handle and pull it all the way down until it is secured. So now it is pressurized and the beer is connected. And you can start tapping a beer. Here you see you can control a little bit the speed to control the foam in the end. And it is closed automatically when you leave the lever. So important is also to control that the gas connections are all leak tight. So we control the quick connection, the tube connection, and the connection between regulator and coupler. This is recommended for the very first use of the system, but also frequently after longer time of not using it, after disassembling and service. So ensure that the gas system is always leak tight. Therefore, you can use simple water with soap water and check if all the connections are leak tight. So bring the soap foam in the area where the gas connection is coupled with the tube, where the tube is coupled with the regulator, and where the coupler is sitting on the screw connection at the coupler. And we see everything is fine. So how is the system? So how do we disconnect the system? Therefore, grab the handle and bring it all the way up until it is secured in the upper position. Then the beverage connection is disconnected, and then you can disconnect the gas. Therefore, pull the ring up and then the whole connection and slide it off from the spear, off from the keg. That's it. So now we see the S-type system. Here the spear in the keg is a different one. It's not the one with the big flange, not the A-type. This is the S-type with the two notches. And therefore the Draft-2-Go system is having a different coupler. The tap and regulator is completely the same. So to connect the system to the keg, we align the dispense head with the two notches and turn it around clockwise until the bayonet is locked. Now you can turn the tap a little bit around to find the right position, and the gas connection can be made like already shown. So here not the whole coupler is movable. Here especially the tap can be turned around because the piston in the coupler is able to turn around. So to disconnect the system, turn it anti-clockwise, and that's all. This is a very well-known system, as well as the A-type system, the here shown S-type. So now about cleaning. We recommend the German DIN standard 6650 part 6 for cleaning and disinfection of beverage systems. This is recommended to review that. So cleaning is always according the frequency of using the system necessary. It's necessary according the temperature, according the version of beer you are using or you are having on tap. So this has to be found out for all situations. So here we can disconnect the tap from the knurled nut at the shank, and to clean then under water the tap from both sides inside, and also the coupler from both sides inside is recommended for frequent use once per day, or as already mentioned, before using it the very first time. So a more intensive cleaning is recommended for longer powers of the system, or when you want to stop using it. So for making it a little bit more intensive, we also use recommended cleaning detergents and want to suck all the components except of the regulator and gas connection in the cleaning detergents, and after that we are able to also mechanically clean everything with a brush. So first we disconnect, as we have seen it, we disconnect the tap from the shank, and then you can also disconnect the whole shank from the coupler to be able to clean everything with a brush. So for cleaning the beer touched areas, as I said, we disconnect the gas supply together with the regulator, and now we are able to bring the tap, the coupler and shank into the cleaning according to the manual of the cleaning. Please use it according to this, and if everything is then chemically cleaned, you're able to brush the outlet, you're able to brush the compensator, you're able to also clean with the brush the complete shank, as well as the dispense head from the bottom and from the side. So after doing this, it's the same for the A-type. After sucking it into the cleaning detergent, use the A-type brush and also clean from the bottom and from the side. And yeah, after doing this with cleaning detergent, please clean everything off under fresh water. So for service and maintenance, as well as completely disassembled cleaning of all the components, that's the next chapter here. As mentioned, disassemble the gas regulator and connection. For more detailed video tutorials, please visit our YouTube channel from company DSI, and in our web shop you find spare parts, for example the gas tube or the complete service kit with all the Draft-2-Go required gaskets, or for example the brushes, the cleaning detergent, the grease is available there. So let's start with the tap. The tap is designed in the way that you are able to disconnect everything to be able to really access everywhere with the brush. So very first thing is we remove the automatic locking system. Then we are able to release the handle assembly. Then the side connection, the compensator, can be unscrewed and the compensator can be removed to the backside, as well as the whole piston assembly. Then all the components can be put into the cleaning detergent, and now we are able, after chemical cleaning to access everywhere with the brush, from the bottom, from the top, from the front, from the back. And assembling it is the other way around. You see that also single gaskets now could be changed. And don't forget the shank, for sure. This can also be cleaned in detail. Also, this pre-assembly of the piston could be disassembled more. Here at the compensator screw there's a small O-ring. If this is necessary to be changed, this is possible. And yeah, the assembling is the other way around. Please align from the piston the hole inside to the top for the handle, and then you are able to slightly adjust it to get the handle into that hole in the piston. Screw it hand tight, align the compensator with the side lever and fix it. And last but not least, the automatic closing can be screwed on top. You see the design is very easy to disassemble and assembling it again in order to ensure a proper cleaning. That's about the tap. So for the dispense head, I want to show you the main difference between the S-type and A-type for these Draft-2-Go dispense heads. Let's start with the S-type. So for both systems it's the same. Release and pull a little bit the screw and then release the whole handle. For the S-type you can remove the piston to the top, and then you are able to also unscrew the gas connection. There is a small non-return valve, or so-called lip valve, to ensure that no beverage can go into the gas line. Now you also can change, if required, single gaskets, the O-rings at the probe, and you are able to now also unscrew on top in order to remove the ball inside the piston. This is a kind of beer non-return valve. This is now possible to replace the ball, and you are able to brush the piston from all the sides after cleaning it in the detergent. So you see that from top, from bottom and from the side you are able to clean it. For the housing itself it's the same. You are able to clean the gas entrance, you clean from top, from bottom. Everything is reachable. To assembling it again, don't forget to use some recommended grease, especially for the O-rings which are going up and down in the housing. So bring it on the O-rings, and the piston with the side connection, of course, has to be assembled from the top. Align it to the side, and then you can connect the handle and pull the screw through and hand tight it. You see it's a very easy assembling. Bring the the ball into the piston together with the fixation and fix it. Same for the gas connector with the lip valve. This is very important to assemble the regulator. For the A-type, the flat system, it's pretty much the same. Like for the gas connection, for the ball in the probe, for sucking it into the detergents, cleaning everything with the brush. But the difference is the probe. It is made of two pieces. First, we have to release the bottom part of the piston, which is screwed together with the top part, and after that you can remove the top part of the piston to the top. That's the difference between the two systems, because for A-type it is a probe made out of two pieces. You're also able to clean then the bottom part. As mentioned, you're able now to replace, if necessary, single gaskets. Please have a look for the service kit what we are offering. For disassembling, don't forget the grease, especially for the O-rings, which are moving up and down in the body. So the upper part, of course, has to be assembled from the top, and the lower part from the bottom. Screw it on, or screw both parts together. Fix it hand tight. Push the probe up and connect the handle. That's it.